Hey, and welcome to another episode. My name is Dave Shoro, the Aussie Geek, and today we'll be looking at MP47 Hound. And yes, this guy scares me. I've transformed him once before doing this video, and once I do this video, I will never transform him again. So let's dig down to a couple of quick things. He does have some accessories attached to him. He has his gun, which can move and twist and sort of a little bit. I haven't quite figured out if there's a hinge that actually allows it to twist. At least not what I can find. He does come with these two accessories. We have a very big Daniel, and we have a spike, and we have a holographic driver. Put them to the side. And I just had him, now I've got to figure out where to put it. He does come with card, details, and instructions. Trust me, you're better off watching someone than actually trying to do this yourself. Just for quick size comparison, here he is with MP10's original Daniel. So there we go. He does come with a couple other accessories. He comes with, if you can see them well enough, a holographic sort of cone. Whoops. Holographic cone, a hard top, or soft top, whatever you want to call it. Key to Ravager's cage. He has a couple extra faces, and he has some spare mirrors. Now, quick size comparison. Here he is with Windblade. So a little bit shorter than Windblade, but hey, that's what you get. Alright, so you can do a couple of things on this, and we'll get down this quickly so we can get to transformation. You can pop the hood up, so if you want that sort of show off the motors, although you mostly see his hands and his head. Now, you can transform this guy with this attached, the tire and the fuel tank. I'm not doing that because I'd rather not increase the chance of breaking this thing somehow. For those of you who are not aware, this guy has got some serious QC issues, and I even have some on mine. So let's get down to it, and I'll explain what I mean. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to pop out the sides here. Just let them go the way. It will pull out the seats. They're supposed to tab them, but not very well. Next, we're going to lift, we'll drop down the mirrors. Make sure I keep everything in view because I don't want to have to redo this again. We're going to flip all this up. This will have tabbed into here. It doesn't tab very well. And we just fold all this up, and we'll leave that for the moment. We'll do the legs. So you're going to pull this piece out by just sort of pulling up there, because that will tab into here. Alright, so we're going to, if you have trouble getting this guy back into Jeep mode and wondering why this isn't sitting flat enough, you need to push this plate all the way through. But you're going to flip down the headrests, and they are a pain in the ass to get back up, so caution now. Then what we're going to do is we're going to flip this back over here, so you have all this. We're going to push the seat up, so it pushes all that up. Oh God. And what we're going to do is we're going to flip this out. You have to keep past that bit of plastic, so a little bit of flexing. And you want to do it so that this double hinge here, this piece goes flat against the other side of the foot. Like that. It would be helpful to fold this in first. Get that up and flatten that out. This is going to come down. Now, it's supposed to come down here, so just be aware of that. So, and it is a little bit stiff. Alright. So we will do the leg before we get any further. You're going to pull this piece out and flip that up. You're going to take the wheel. There's two serrations here and here. You're going to pull that out the best you can and flip that down. Then you're going to flip that into the leg. Do the same on the other side and flip that down. You're going to flip this all down, flip this around, flip this down, and it's got a hook peg. So what you want to do is push down the back there and then put it in and then release it. And that should tab it all together. Now, be careful with these ankles. They only turn one way. So if you try to keep going this way, you're going to break it. So that goes around and sort of goes into place. I wish I could show you better, but basically when you get this figure, have a look at the ankle. Like there's like real tiny tab. Make sure you turn it the right way. All right, so then what we can do is take this piece here, which is meant to be a faux wheel, that comes over, plugs into the side, and then you can wiggle that and it gets down. Now I will quickly show you on this side also before, I'll get up to the point and I'll show you. So as you can see, I pretty much have my foot almost all the way it is, but if you look in here, stress mark. Brand new stress mark. I will pull this out and maybe give you a bit better view. Right there, stress mark. And it appears very lightly on the other side. Brand new figure, has a stress mark. Now you might be saying to me, Dave, just send it back, get another one. A, this is the last one they had. B, I know this guy had quality issues, so I wasn't overly concerned with the fact that there would probably be stress marks pre-transformation. So I'm not overly worried. I was expecting it. I'm just pointing it out. Yes, there's proof of the QC issues. Oh, I'll fold that out too. Put that down there and get that in there. All right, so I have my two legs all done. Get that here, those heels where I want them. All right, so continue on. All right, next what we're going to do is, this will be a bit difficult and a pain in the ass. You want to unhinge these, so it goes under here. You sort of want to wiggle, and it's like most things on this figure, it's scary. And then you just want to hinge it up to the side. So just do your best to wiggle that out. You can take the headlights off if you're worried that something's going to happen to those. All right, we're making progress. All right, I'm going to flatten this for a moment. I'm going to lift all this out. We're not going to worry about any of that for the moment. We're going to pull out the arms, and you want the shoulder, I don't know if you can see it, you want the shoulder flat when you get this guy into robot mode. So what you're going to do is that's going to come around like so, and you're going to bend it back. So you got the shoulder on the outside, and then this whole thing's going to go in. Oh, and it can be a little pain in the butt. There it is. You just want that little click, and that way you know it's in place. But it is, everything on this scares me. I'm a grown man scared of a toy. Yeah, well, when the toy was $200 and something, and the QC is a bit iffy, well, you can't blame me. All right, so we're going to leave the arms for the time being. We can flip these pieces in. Keep these out for the time being. Won't worry, we'll just pull this down for the moment, and we're going to sort of double hinge that down a little bit. All right, we're going to do the head. So you're going to flip this all back, rotate it here, and then rotate it forward again. So we get the windscreen at the back here. We're going to situate the head just over the bonnet. Actually, we'll do this bit, that way it gets our back out of the way. You're going to fold in the tires, like so. You're going to sort of double hinge that down, like so. Oh, before we do that, probably should do this piece. If you can get, what you want to do is flip these in together so that these pieces tab in next to each other. You just got to sort of fiddle with it until you get it where you want it. Here we go. All right, so that can go down there. We're going to do these pieces. So you want to rotate it around, flatten it out, fold it in, and this should actually work when it's down. There we go. Because what you want to do is that's going to go into the wheels. So flip that up just to get that out of the way. So twist, down, flip, and I've done something to get, it's probably because I'm doing the head. It's just a matter of trying to, I know I did that somehow wrong. I know I did that somehow, oh, wrong. Oh, I'm sure I should have done, well, I probably should have somehow done the backpack last. But that's not right, because otherwise that steering wheel should be able to go down. So I've done something wrong there. Give me 1 second. Okay, I did partially do that wrong. I'll just untab this here, but there's 2 tabs on the inside. They go in the side of the wheels. So everything lines up again. We won't worry about those side panels. I think that's got it in place. So then we can drop the steering wheel down, bring that over, put that underneath, and then that will go over as well. And just sort of, come on. It should go under and sort of secure also that steering wheel. At least it feels like it should, but I don't think it should. Give me one more second. So a quick look at the instructions, and basically it says that you should fold this forward and then fold it in before everything else. But hey, it basically gets the same result. But yeah, it should hold that in there. Then we can flip that down. And we're almost done. With things popping out. Alright, so the head will just sit on top of there. And then we're going to do this gun. Now, when you have this into car mode, this piece has to be sitting at the back, because that's what tabs into your legs. So you're going to fold out. This whole thing's going to fold around and go into here. You can do it either side, whichever you prefer. You could probably fiddle with it a bit more if you want. Like that. Then we're going to rotate it in. I'm going to flip this piece down, flip out the missile, and that's going to go all the way over that. Come back here, flip up the back end of the missile and just reorganize that. Flip this up into place, like so, and there is his missile launcher done. And we're almost done. We're going to flip around his forearms, and this is the piece that can be a biggest pain in the butt. You want to get into here, there's a little sort of tab piece, and pull. It feels like it should click. It doesn't, at least not on mine, it doesn't. Just pull it as far as it's going to go. And there we have it. We have MP47 Hound all transformed. He looks lovely. He looks like Hound, but by God, yes. The quality of this figure needs some serious work. I haven't really gotten any more of the like MP44 or whatever it was. The other masterpieces, I tend to stick to my third-party figures now. So yeah, but yeah, he doesn't feel strong enough. He really doesn't. So quickly get down to articulation. Head kind of turns, but not a lot. Looks up, looks down. You can lift that up if you want, but that's it is. Arms can do a full 360. They do also have a butterfly joint, which uses that. He has bicep rotation technically higher as well. And here he has elbow bend to that far. He has outward to that far. He has pins here and here, typewriter fingers. He has waist rotation. He does have an ab crunch. Legs come up that far. They go back apparently nowhere. Oh, another one that has no backwards, just like Skids. Out that far. Hip rotation. Double single jointed knee, which gets you that far. Ankle rocker for that. You have all those joints for the ankles. So there we go. Give me 1 second. I was going to have him hold his gun, but it got too fiddly and the joints in his wrist just aren't strong enough. And there he is with MP10. He's a lovely figure, but transform him once, put him on your shelf, and just leave him where it is. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Perhaps subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this guy, whether he's nothing but fear incarnate or if you think this guy is solid. But apart from that, I'll catch you later.